Hi, happy Sunday. What kind of tree is growing inside of you? What kind of fruit are your trees producing? For every human, we have a tree growing inside of us. And how do I justify this? The Bible made us to understand that out of the abundance of the heart that the mouth speaks, okay? And that the key to the life and death is in your tongue, that you shall reap the fruit of it. And when I pondered over it, I began to wonder, could it be that our heart is like a soil? Let's take this tree for example. Could it be that our heart is like the soil and our tongue is like the branches of this tree that now bring forth our words, which are the fruits, okay? So we can bring forth either good fruit, good fresh fruit, or we bring forth rotten fruits. And everything are rooted down in our hearts. You could tell somebody, stop talking this way, but if you do not solve the heart problem, the person keeps talking that way. So what kind of tree have you got in yourself, and what kind of fruit are you producing? So what brought about this topic was I'm doing Bible study with my children, and we are studying the book of First Samuel. And in that Bible passage, there was a place where Saul, in anger, jealousy, because he hated David, okay? And he noticed that his son Jonathan was siding David. So he was so pained, and he said to his son Jonathan, as long as David, the son of Jesse, lives, your own kingdom will not be established. I'm very sure that maybe Saul does not even, he didn't understand the implication of what he was saying. Because I'm very sure if David became king, Jonathan couldn't have been jealous of David. Jonathan would have loved it because Jonathan loved David like he loved himself. I don't think he would have had any issues with David being the king. But because his father released that word, the sword of death followed Jonathan. And Jonathan finally died in war with his father. Could it be that it was because of those words that his father said unto him that brought about his death? What sort of words are coming out of your lips? What sort of soil do you have in your heart? Okay, do you know that if you have a soil, every tree produces based on the kind of soil the tree is planted in? If you have a very dry soil, the trees will begin to, die off. But if you have a very watered soil, the trees will glow, okay? So you need to water your heart with the word of God so that your lips will produce good fruit. The kind of words that come out of your lips shows the kind of person you are. If you are a wicked person, wicked words will be leaving your mouth. If you are a peaceful person, your words will be peaceful. If you are kind and loving, your words will be kind and loving. If you are mean and bitter, your words will be mean and bitter. Be mindful of the words you speak. This is more important to children who are growing up, who just pick words randomly from their friends. This would help them to meditate and think before they say whatever their friends say to them. They'll ask themselves, are these words edifying? I hope this helps. I hope we understand this. Let us water our hearts with the word of God so that we can bear good fruits, so that our tree will be a healthy, beautiful fruit. I hope this makes sense. Thanks for listening. God bless you.